Hello, well, welcome back to another episode of From the Vaults of the Beaumier Center. And this is a second part episode on the Cohodas family and their collection at the Beaumier Center at Northern Michigan University. In the last video, we did more of a history of the Cohodas family. So if you want to learn more, you should watch that video before you watch this one. But I think you'll get this one anyway. And many of you, I'm sure, will be excited because, as you can see, these are items all related to the Green Bay Packers. And I'll tell you why in just a second. Now, as we mentioned in the last video, Sam Cohodas, who was really the patriarch of the family and the family business, had a younger brother named Max. And in 1925, Max Cohodas was put in charge of the Green Bay headquarters of the Cohodas Produce Company. He quickly became a major business leader in the community and eventually an investor in the Green Bay Packers. Now, the Packers are an unusual franchise in professional sports because it is a publicly owned nonprofit corporation and has been since August 18, 1923, when the original articles of incorporation were filed with Wisconsin's Secretary of State. And they've really had one of the more remarkable business stories in American history because they have been kept viable by their shareholders, who are its unselfish fans. And even more incredible, the Packers have survived and thrived during this current era that is permeated by free agency and salary caps, and also that they are the smallest city to have a professional franchise in the United States. Now, the fans have supported the team financially through 5 stock sales, first in 1923, then in 1935, 1950, 1997, and 2011. Today, 361,311 people, representing over 5 million shares, are the owners of the Green Bay Packers. All proceeds from the offering supported the expansion of Lambeau Field, a $156 million project that included many upgrades to the stadium. To protect against someone taking control of the team, the Articles of Incorporation prohibit any person from owning more than 200,000 shares. The corporation is governed by a board of directors and a 7-member executive committee, and shareholders do not receive any dividend on the investment. They simply are supporting the team. In 1950, Max Cohodas was elected to the Packers board of directors and would serve on the board until his death in 1974. During that time, he saw the Packers go from a fledgling franchise to NFL champs 5 times in the 1960s. Max and his brother Sam together played a role in building support for the team in the UP by leading a delegation of players across the region. They greatly expanded the number of investors in the Packers and season ticket sales amongst Upers, solidifying the team's fan base in the region. And for more than 30 years, Max and Sam held season tickets to the Packers games and rarely missed one unless business interfered. Their office in Ishpeming became the go-to place for people searching for Packers tickets. And these items are really interesting. This one in particular we found in the collection a few years ago, and it is the program to the very first Super Bowl, which the Packers won over the Kansas City Chiefs. But interesting enough, it doesn't say Super Bowl because it wasn't called the Super Bowl yet. It was just the AFL-NFL World Championship game. And this is one of our most precious items in our collection. And as you can see, many of these other items are related to Max Cohodas' time on the board of directors. So I hope you've enjoyed the part 2 of the Cohodas collection here at the Beaumier Center. And next week we'll be back with some other really cool stuff from our collection. So check us out. Thank you.